I think first and foremost, I think Rohit Sharma is a legend, to be very honest. The way he has performed and took the captaincy, I think the team really performed well under him. We almost won the 50 over World Cup, but we lost in the final. And we got the T20 World Cup. Then the Test Championship, I think that was the key where we could have, we got an opportunity to win, but last time we could not. So if you look at the overall performances, I think Rohit has done extremely well as a player and as a captain too. So his going out from the test will definitely be a vacuum created. But as I said, when players go, there will be someone who can fill it. You never know who is there because there are a lot of young boys who have come up. See, when Sachin went, people thought that there would not be. Then Virat Kohli came in. And now when Virat and then Rohit came in, so then now Rohit is going, I think there will be someone who can definitely fill the shoes. It will be a difficult shoes to fill, but I'm sure there will be someone because we got, as I said, very talented guys like Shubnam Gill is there, uh, KL Rahul, who will be one of the key players on that England tour as well. Then Jaiswal, there are a lot of young Sai Sudarshan youngsters are coming up. So, there are players who are really keen to follow Rohit's footstep. Now, if you look at even one day cricket, I think Shreyas Iyer is doing very well as well. Uh, Karun Nair is another guy who I think has performed extremely well for the last couple of seasons, and especially last year in domestic cricket, he has been performing well in all three formats. So that's another person who can be looked at. So it is I think uh, I would say a chance for these youngsters to grab that position and make their position say that they have to fix that position. We always say that grab with both the hands. So I think this is a good opportunity for these youngsters to grab this opportunity with both hands.
So Virat and there have been talks that Shubman Gill is the front runner right now when it comes to the captain handing over the captaincy, and also talks being that the deputy will be his deputy will be Rishabh Pant. But do you think that because the trend has been that whenever the torch or the baton has been passed on, there has been time given when it was given to Virat Kohli when MS Dhoni retired. So he had a couple of years time when he was the vice captain of the side. He was groomed well, and then the decision was taken. So like, will it hamper if someone like a Virat Kohli misses this tour? Given that his numbers are no nothing to talk about his numbers. There are nothing to mention how great Virat Kohli is. But when it comes to the grooming part, so is this like, will it be a challenge for a very young skipper? First time touring England, and that to a very long 5 match series. So how do you look at that?
See, here I would always say that, because whenever Rohit was not there for Test series, Jasprit Bumrah used to captain. And even the last Test championship, I think in England, he captained it. So for me, because it's a very young side and he's most senior and he has done it in the past as well, so I would look at him as a captain now at the moment for especially England tour. And then you can have a vice captain of Shubman Gill because he's been grooming to be the future captain as well. So that's one aspect where we can look at Jasprit Bumrah and Shubman Gill. As compared to Virat's definitely one of the greatest players, I would say, because his conversion rate and the amount of victories he has done when chasing totals, I think is fantastic. And he has almost got more than 7,500 as well in both the formats. So if you look at his record, I don't think anybody can come very near except Sachin Tendulkar. So he's the most seasoned player as well. And I'm sure, I think the BCCI and they will definitely request him to, at least play in this tour. But this is just, I think, premature because we don't know exactly what is this thing, whether they are trying to persuade him or not. So once that decision is taken, then we can take a call on that. But I still feel that he will be, he should be playing in the England tour.
So you talked about Jasprit Bumrah, but the reports that suggest that the fitness and the availability, what hampered when it comes to Hardik Pandya's captaincy tenure in the T20 cricket, in T20s for India, it was the very similar lines that have been that are coming up. So, but moving on to the England test, there have been reports also that Mohammad Shami, the season seamer, also will not be there because and even Bumrah, for that matter, is likely to play 3 tests out of the 5, or even 2 for that matter if he's not fit. So, how do you see all these complexions, like complications that have been going around this tour now? And relatively, if Bumrah does not play or a Shami does not play, so it's like half the Indian bowling side is wiped out.
Yeah, it will be a
Unit is
Yeah, it will be a definitely will miss these two senior bowlers, but I still feel that Bumrah will play a couple of test matches. So whenever he plays, he can be the captain, and then we can always have a stand-in captain as well. But I think Bumrah, I don't know the reports. I think he might be playing the first two test matches or the three, what you said. But if he's playing the first two test match, definitely I think it gives an edge that he's the captain. Then Shubnam Gill, or whoever is the vice captain, can be groomed for or had a good idea of the English condition as a captain, because captaining is not that easy, to be very honest, because it affects your batting as well, and there are other things to take care. So that's the reason why people prepare for a captain in the future. So I'm sure Shubman Gill is now accepting that challenge. He's been leading the Gujarat Titans as well, and he was the captain on A2s, So hopefully he can take that mantle from Rohit Sharma. Uh, Shami not playing, I think, or missing out will be again a big, I think dent in our bowling attack. Because if Bumrah and Shami doesn't play, then I think definitely our bowling looks more of less experienced, I would say, because there will be no senior bowlers to bowl in England conditions. Because England condition is tough. Bowlers have to adjust to their length as well, and what line they bowl in those conditions. So having senior bowlers definitely helps. And I'm sure if Bumrah plays, that will be definitely a big boost for Indian bowling attack.
So when you're looking at the side, you talked about KL Rahul, but the inconsistency factor is there, as you uh, like have seen 11 years in Test cricket, still somewhere around 35, an average of 35. But when it comes to Sai Sudarshan, the youngster who has impressed when it comes to domestic records in the last 2 seasons, and also a very bright IPL campaign for him. So how do you see him incorporating into the side? Like maybe he should open alongside Yashasvi Jaiswal because that spot is a vacant, or he should like bat in the middle to just ease out that phase when it comes to Test cricket, even if you have to come in at number 3 or a number 5, because England is very uncertain. Where you'll be there in the middle in the fifth over with 2 wickets down. So how do you see all this Sai Sudarshan thing coming in, and where do you see him bat in this top order?
See, Sai Sudarshan has done extremely well, in domestic cricket. I will not take account of the IPL performance to play in test matches, to be very honest. Yeah, that's a totally different ball game. But in Test cricket, we require people who has got, you know, temperamentally very strong, who has got the ability to bat longer duration, and the ability to get big hundreds. And that is in Sai Sudarshan, because he has done in domestic cricket. The other player I would like to see is that I don't know whether the selectors are Karun Nair, because he's the one who got a triple hundred in Test match. After that, I don't know, he never played, but last couple of seasons he's been batting very well. He's getting big scores as well, hundreds. And if you look at all formats, so as a as a player who has played for long enough, he can be one of your senior players as well to bat in the middle order. Uh, Looking at Sai Sudarshan batting position, definitely Jaiswal, who has done so well, he has to open. And I think if we have a left hand right hand combination, then Gill can open with this Jaiswal, and Sai Sudarshan can bat at number 3. That's another option, because he is an opener. So as you said, if you lose early wickets, you got a player who can play the new ball. So that is another option. So I would look at him at batting in the top three.
Your predictions, what can be the outcome if a relatively inexperienced side goes to England? Because the last tour, we all saw what happened. We had a good start. We made a very good start, winning at Perth, one of the fastest tracks in the world, and dominating Australia. But then we somehow lost track. So how do you see this tour? Because no Jimmy Anderson, no Stuart Broad.
See,
So
even they have a
it will
younger
be a
team because
relatively new.
yeah, I think they got also a new team and new bowlers as well because they don't have a senior bowler, so it will be different outing altogether for their bowlers as well. And you see, like Indian batsmen, they play positive nowadays. So definitely the first Test match will be very crucial because if we start on a winning note, then we can set the momentum. So everything depends on the first Test match, first and the second Test match because we can always come back in the second as well. So first two Test matches will determine the team which will win the series as well. Because getting used to the condition after playing IPL and straight away going into the Test series in England, that to those conditions, how quickly we adjust and adapt, I think that will be the key.